once I press this button right here, I can press it. Got to give them a
But
little intro before I
yeah, I
start.
don't have an intro or anything set up. I just go. At least that's the one thing that I can rely on with my little community that I have so far is they know it's rough and dirty. I don't have an intro. My outro is like I'll see you in the next one. I don't have any of that fancy shit.
Now, so I'm live, so
Okay.
people can see me on my end. But my thing is I want to make sure they go. I'm gonna tell them to go to your page for they can see us both, because if they come in here, because I know a little bit about technology, bro.
Hello,
But
Stacy Z. Sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
yeah,
Hello,
it's
Stacy
good.
Z. How are you doing?
Stacy's in the
I hope.
building.
Yeah. So
Uh
I
oh.
am here with Wrestling Figure Talk, MCM. He is also a fellow YouTube wrestling fanatic and a YouTuber. You want to go subscribe to him? It's completely free if you want to go check him out. I hope you guys are having a good night. Again, we're here to talk wrestling figures, CM Punk's business. I am
If you see the shirt.
beyond.
Oh, I don't even have the shirt on.
I am beyond ecstatic. Friday, I am getting my new generation ring.
Lucky.
I got I got a notification. They're like, "Do you want to get this? Do you want updates on your FedEx package?" And I'm like, yeah." And it's like, "It'll be here at 9." And I'm like, "Yeah." Dude, we waited a year and like 2 months for that damn thing.
Right, and it's like everybody is so lucky by getting it, and I'm like, I'm trying not to be a hater or be, you know, I'm trying not to be like the rest of the guys in the figure community that gets upset when they don't get a figure, or they just get or something, they get mad. See, me, I'm very supportive, and I'm just happy that
Fuck that, I'm a hater. I've called Mattel 3 different times.
he said I'm a hater. He let it be known. He let it be known. He's like, yo, F all that noise. I'm a hater. I'm hating. It is what it is.
I seen somebody get 11 of them. Somebody got 11, and I'm like, I can't get my one that I ordered? Are you kidding?
Right, and that's the thing with me. I'm like, I seen people, like I said, I seen a couple people get a handful of things here and there, and I never really pay attention to what other people get, because I feel like no need for me to be in nobody else's pockets. I be in my own pockets, but yeah, a lot of them dudes.
The groups that I'm in, everybody's selling the new gen rings. See, that was my big debate. That was my big debate. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I didn't think it was going to get funded. It almost didn't, actually. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to get it. And then they added Macho Man, and I'm like, okay, I got to get it. so I got it, and then I started like seeing like the rough estimate price that they were selling for was like between $1,100 to $1,300, and I'm like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Listen,
and then I was, yes, sir.
I'm saying, I wouldn't pay $1,100 for shit. Like,
so I was sitting there and I was like, $1,100, man. That's more money I've had in my entire life. And then I started I started seeing the ring come in, and I'm like, I can't sell it. I can't do it because I only got one, and 2, if I sell this thing, which I'm not going to do, I'm gonna kick myself in the ass, because as you guys can see behind me, I've got all the Ultimate Editions except for like a couple of hit pieces, but I could not. I was like, I can't sell it. I can't do it because you get Doink, Diesel, Macho Man, you get. So the ring that I have, if this tells you how dated and how old I am, the only wrestling ring that I have, other than ones that were made out of wood, was the WrestleMania Toys R Us exclusive, authentic scale ring. That's the only authentic scale ring, and that came out 10 years ago now? Longer than that?
And I wasn't even collecting when that came out.
Yeah, and so I passed on that, and I was just like I'm like, So then we made my girlfriend, because I hated like how. So I'm not doing this the new gen ring, obviously, but I hated how it had all four like ropes going all the way around like a ring like normal, because it made it like impossible to play. So what we did was we cut the ring, like the ropes that went around it, and like lit it on like fire, tied it in a knot. So now we got like the open spot to where you can just play and not have to deal with the ropes. So you got 3 sides that have ropes and 1 side that don't.
Oh wow!
And it's ghetto as hell, but but I'm excited for the new gen ring. Okay, what do you want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about figures, Punk news? What do you guys want to talk about?
I mean, we could get straight into the Phillip Brook news, because I mean that's what the people is talking about. Like, it's CM Punk. Everybody's focused on CM Punk, and I'm like,
That man should, like, I was so excited for him to come back. When he came back, I marked out, freaked out. He put on a few good banger matches that he did. Mm-hmm. And now it's just like, what happened? Like, he turned into like this angry ass old man that's fighting and beefing with everybody. And I'm like, you haven't even been in the company a year.
But that's Phillip Brooks. That's CM Punk. And I think, like I said, I'm gonna play devil advocate. I'm gonna play Phillips. I'm gonna be Phillips Paul Heyman right now. You know what you get yourself into when you signed up, when you brought him over. You know.
John, how are you doing?
Sorry, you know, you good. You know he's a prima donna. Wants things done his way, and that's what people should know about him. But as far as, I felt like he was going in trying to help certain people, and certain people was like, I'm walking at this alone. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What happened?
I don't know, I just heard a noise.
On my end? It might have been my mic. I moved my thing.
No, it was like, it was like some superhero shit. But
oh shit, I did not hear that at all.
You know,
Punk is more experienced than any of those kids in AEW. He always stays real. That's where I'll disagree. So yes, he stays real and calls a spade, but there are so many people in that company. When I say so many, so you got John Moxley, you got Jericho, you got Moxley, Jericho, you've got freaking Omega. Mm-hmm. Like those core units, like they are like rough and dirty, like they're rugged wrestlers.
Right.
But like the thing that it's the same thing with WWE. Like WWE, like I'd say, what was it, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when they had their uproar of crazy shit happening? It was like every day you turned on the news.
Right. There was something going on.
It's Mike's scammer alarm going off. He forgot what it sounds like. But no, I just think it's the same thing. Like, you know, like think about it. Like WWE had all those, like, what was it, 50 layoffs last year?
Yeah.
Everybody was shitting on WWE. Oh, they're awful. You don't hear any of this in AEW, and you didn't. AEW was like, they kept their nose clean. Everything was good.
Yeah.
Triple H comes in charge now, and you've seen a drastic difference in WWE. If you haven't, then you're crazy. Like, in the span of 3 weeks of Triple H being in charge, it's like, I don't want to say the Attitude Era or anything like that, because nothing will replicate that.
Facts.
But the violence is tuned up a lot, and everybody's got like stories. Like, there's so much going on compared to like
it's lit.
A wrestler getting their name changed. But what I heard on like all the dirt sheets, and don't get me wrong, I don't know anything about anything. What I heard was the Elite got suspended. Christopher Daniels got suspended, and then another couple people did, and then Punk and then his friend, I don't know what his friend's name is, but Punk and his friend had a Zoom meeting at 4 o'clock today that was saying that it was either you're going to be suspended or you're going to be fired. It was one of those two things. And they're like, Punk could be fired by the end of Wednesday night. That's what this thing was. And he tore his pec. So he's already injured again.
Oh boy, he tore his pec.
You have your AEW marks and you have your WWE marks. Then you have people like me who just enjoy wrestling, right, John? Like there was a guy in the AEW crowd just says just enjoy wrestling.
Yeah,
Brandon
right.
Cutler, that was the guy.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it flabbergasted me because like I was spoiled when New Japan kind of came to AEW.
No,
I was spoiled because I never seen New Japan. I never seen New Japan. I never seen Ring of Honor. I stopped watching TNA. Like, if this tells you how long ago, like, Main Event Mafia was still going on. Like, I haven't watched TNA since like, those days.
Jesus
but
Christ.
I didn't have the channel, man. I didn't have cable.
Jeez.
So
on the rock. Listen,
right?
listen. I wasn't collecting figures, but I still was watching it now. Like I knew about what was going on. I just wasn't buying the figures. You, on the other hand, you was buying the figures and you weren't even watching the shows.
Omega and this Super Kick Party have no business being EVPs. I agree. That is some dumb shit right there.
Yeah.
I don't know what like any of that EVP business is or whatnot. But what I do have to say is, okay, how do I say this? So, put yourself in the position where CM Punk went nuclear at the press conference, right?
Right.
Imagine that was Vince McMahon and Punk. Like, imagine Tony Khan was Vince McMahon and Punk was doing all that. I guarantee you, Vince would have leaned over, grabbed the mic, and called it off. But Tony Khan just sat there, nodding his head, like, yeah. And then 2 seconds later, a fight breaks out. And I'm not really worried if I'm fighting CM Punk. I've seen his UFC days. So I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, I mean, that was a low blow, but...
it was. But it's all good, though. It's all good. You know, everybody's throwing low blows at Mr. Brooks. It's all good.
Like, I love him. I freaked out when he came back. I loved it.
Man. It's cool. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I'm so... I love him, but, like, all of a sudden, like, he started beefing with Hangman Adam Page, and I'm like, what's happening, guys? Like...
That was all work, though.
No, it was a work turned into a shoot, because Hangman went into business because Colt Cabana apparently got shelved. And then everybody was like, oh, it's because Phillips here. So then he came out and said that, and then there was, I think it was last Wednesday or the Wednesday before that, Punk came out, called out Hangman, which wasn't supposed to happen, and he was like, oh, that's not cowboy shit, that's coward shit. Mm-hmm. And then that's what swung the gasoline and fire with the Young Bucks and Omega and Brooke, and now it's just like everything's going on everything, and I'm just like, homie, like, it's fucking wrestling.
And that's what I'm saying, Chris. I feel like
Tony Khan is a fan first before the boss man, sadly. See, I think you got Tony Khan. Like, everybody's like, oh, AEW is just a version of WCW. No, because WCW made millions and millions and billions of dollars for the first 2-3 years that it was in business. Like when Bischoff took over, right? It made millions. Kicked their ass for 88 weeks or 83 weeks or some shit like that.
Yes, they did. I'm
Like,
a WCW guy.
And like now it's like everybody's like, oh, AEW is like WCW. No, WCW made a difference. Like, they can't even, like, Raw is drawing 2-point-some odd millions in the ratings, and AEW's barely getting $1 million. Like, and I'm not a rating guy. I don't care about that shit. But, like, if you're going to say something, at least have some proof to back it up. And I think the number one person that is the biggest instigator in professional wrestling is Chris Jericho. Like, that dude will sit there and shit on anything WWE does and anything this happens and yada, yada, yada. But, like, if people want to take a second and wipe the, like smear all the crap off of what he's saying, nobody would know who Jericho is if it wasn't for WWE. Like, yeah, he had a lot of shit happening in like you know, and ECW and, you know, Mexico and all that stuff. But he became a star with, you know, I am Chris Jericho. Like, you take all that shit away, you're just another jobber on a Monday.
I'm not disagree with you, Chris. Chris Jericho. Hey man, he was tough in WCW. He was
like he wasn't like he was tough, but he wasn't like
you're right.
NWO. He wasn't Wolfpack tough.
Right, but see, he was slowly coming in when all that people was taking off. So when
like the only I'll let you finish. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. So, but when he went to WWE, of course he became a big time star because guess what? There wasn't WCW anymore because Vince owned that. So Vince could put a lot of his time in him, the Wall of Jericho and all that. I feel like Chris Jericho was good when he was Y2J, but that Y2J was in WCW. We just got to see it more in WWE because Vince brought it out.
This is like, he was a star in WCW. See, the only reason I argue this, and again, I'm 32, or I'll be 32 in like 2 weeks, so I kind of got to watch a little bit of like WCW at the time. The only memorable moments that come to my mind with, he was a huge star in Japan. See, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was huge in Japan. He was huge in like Mexico. He was huge in like that other stuff. But when it came to like WCW, the only two things that come to my mind when I think Chris Jericho is Gilbert and the little Dean Malenko bit. Outside of that,
he's a young pup.
You're a young pup.
You are.
I am. That, like, but I'm also like, you know, I'm willing to be educated.
Yeah.
But like outside of like Gilbert and Dean Malenko, what did Jericho really do? Like, he made some banger matches with the cruiserweights, but he wasn't filling arenas with Hogan and Nash and Hall and like Savage. Like, he wasn't doing any of that shit.
Because
Goldberg refused to do a match with them even. So like,
because at that time, you remember. So at that time, Chris. How do I put this? At that time, cruiserweights wasn't fighting heavyweights. They wasn't getting in the ring with heavyweights like they was when Vince bought the company. So what I'm saying, and what we all saying, he was a star on that cruiserweight part.
Yes, that I'll agree with 100%.
He was the man.
He wasn't a main eventer. That's what I'm saying.
Because you had Hogan, you had Goldberg, you had the Big Show, you had all those. You had Booker T, Jeff Jarrett, Kevin Nash. Like, I'm a WCW stan. Like, that's why I like AEW. I get the vibes.
Jericho was a mid-card at lightweight WCW.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I completely understand. But what I'm looking at is like, I look at it like this: like, when you can fill a house, Sting is huge. Thank you. That's another one in AEW that I forgot to mention. Like, Sting is you put Sting against Hogan, that's gonna sell out a stadium. Like, but like, if you put Jericho, like, again, I'm not trying to shit on Jericho because I just got a Jericho figure. I'm a big Jericho fan.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me something to drink. Y'all keep going.
But like, when it comes to Jericho, with the whole tangent that I'm getting at is he's recently made a bunch of comments about like, oh, this is how this was, or this is how this is. And he's the reason that AEW is where it's at. He's the reason this is where it's at. I disagree with that. Because, like, sure, that's where it got the ball running in AEW. But, like, you had Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks. You had Moxley who came in there. You had, you know, Jericho doing his thing with Orange Cassidy for a little bit there. Then you had Jake Hager pop in. Then you had Rusev. like, it was so many core units that, like, made that successful. And then Tony Khan, what I think went wrong was AEW became AEW is a circus of crazy successful talent. But for some reason, they're burying, like, everybody that's, I don't want to say burying. I saw Chris Jericho on a podcast shitting on. Yeah! What the fuck's up with that? I literally just seen that the other day. How he didn't get enough credit for working with China. And, like, he buried the shit out of her and all that stuff. And I'm like, you piece of shit. Like, that's one of the rivalries that made you. Like, yeah, you would rep better than her night and day. But he and then he's obsessed with the Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho main eventing Mania. He's obsessed with that. Like, I don't know, like, I just think that this is what I think. I think if shit goes tits up with AEW, he's gonna walk right back to WWE. Because that's where his bread and butter is. But again, like, I just think that recently he's been talking a lot of shit about a lot of people that made him the character that he is. And it's like, don't get too ahead of yourself. You know what I mean? Also, we are 5 subscribers away from 50. Once we hit 50, we are giving away a Ric Flair Ultimate. We are currently at 45 subscribers. And I want to say thank you so much to each and every single one of the people that are here, watching the podcast, that have been supporting the channel for the better part of 2 weeks. Thank you so much. But yeah, so what Shane just said was he saw Chris Jericho shitting on China about saying how awful she was on a podcast. I saw that podcast on TikTok. I like I was saying before you were going, I think that as time is going on, he's just, like, shitting on the things that made him what he is.
So, can I chime in a little bit, bro?
Oh, absolutely.
So, he works for AEW, right? He's supposed to come to their defense, no matter what. So, let me use Shane, Stacy.
Marvelous kiss.
Stop it. Hey, don't fall into that, Chris. Let's keep on task. Don't fall victim to the trolls.
Okay.
So, let's say, I got Too Sweet, right? We're brotherhood, right? But let's say a dude from another wrestling group says something bad about you. I'm gonna rip his head off because you're my mans. So no matter if you're right or wrong, I'm supporting you. Whatever you do, that's what Jericho is doing. And plus, Jericho ain't dumb. Look what WWE is doing. He gotta bring some clout or some attention to himself and to the brand, because WWE.
We got Jeremy Boss in the chat, buddy.
That's my Big Red.
Yeah, he's just.
Who came in trolling? Oh, John. Oh, God. See, John, I love him to death. Right. My name is not Marvelous Kiss.
Oh, I was like, is he like an indie wrestler?
So, we're talking more in Discord off of YouTube.
No, I was just telling everybody that we were 5 subscribers away from the giveaway and hitting 50. Well, like, I'll tell you this, man. YouTube, I've been doing it for about just going up on 2 weeks now. It is so much fun.
It is.
Like once you kind of get the swing of things, not that I have the swing of things, but it's genuinely ridiculously fun. Oh, he's more than an indie wrestler? I gotta know what this whole Marvelous Kiss is.
You don't.
I've been itching to ask, what's the rarest figure you have in your collection? Oh, did you ever get that 3D setup? Or the crowd setup?
Hell no.
I told you that shit is so fucking hard.
So what happened, bro? Then I'll tell you about my figure. So me and my wife, we're doing it, and we're two people who get frustrated very fast.
That's me. That's me.
So once we both get frustrated, there's no coming back from that because we're upset. So we said, hey, let's take a couple days to get ourselves in order. Then we come back and tackle it. So
he's a combination of Sonya Kiss and Marvelous Mike Myers, and they're a tag team, literally.
Oh boy. And you Chris, you lean into it. That's what he wants. That's what he wants.
I've never had people talking in my stream before. I'm gonna take it. I'm not a professional like you, man. If it means that I get to make fun of you, I'm gonna go for it.
Hey, listen. One thing you'll know, Chris. I am I'm a butt of the jokes. It's okay. But see, it's already a plan. They crack jokes, but when they least suspect it, I'm gonna get on them. You know,
Yep.
John is an Eagles fan. I'm a Cowboy and a Vikings fan. I'm gonna send John a Cowboys robe, and and when he fall asleep, I'm gonna have his wife take a picture of him in it, and I'm gonna post it online, and I'm gonna let everybody know that he's an undercover Cowboy fans. And
Shane, my oldest figure is in 1980 for LJN Roddy Piper. So the figure that it's Sonya Kiss is the best man in his wedding.
Oh boy, Ginger Dust is up here talking. This man is obsessed with gold dust, so he should be the last person talking. He loves gold dust. His name is Ginger Dust.
I will ride Gold Dust like coattails, man. That man was the revolution. Everybody talks about Shawn Michaels and Triple H, the DX being the Attitude Era. Fuck that. Gold Dust, man. Like, that man was wearing a ball gag to the ring and a jock strap and, like, full-on latex outfits. That man revolutionized the Attitude Era. Put a stamp on it.
Oh boy, you're a Gold Dust fan. Anyways, so back to what you were saying, bro. So it's kind of, cause my wife was asking me this too. She was like, "What's your favorite figure compared to?" I would say something Shane gave me. It's the Brody, the Bruiser Brody. I would say all my favorite figures are the ones my brothers gave me. If that makes sense. I'm being more
like sentimental.
Yeah, it's more sentimental because when we first linked up, we first started Too Sweet. He had that Bruiser, and I was like, I want that because I love all the classic Jack Pacifics, and it took him a while. It took me a while to break him down. It took me a while to break Shane down. But I got him, and he sent it to me. And John sent me. He sent me this. If you can see it, Randall.
Oh, that's neat.
Randall Cutting. He said so. Bam Bam Bigelow. Shane. So pretty much. You got it.
Oh no, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm bad at that. I'm sorry.
So no, it's good. Oh, trust me. You ain't Scuba Steve. Trust me. But so I'm used to pretty much I'm used to that. So pretty much all my figures that's kind of sentimental, I will always trump that to the top versus the other expensive shit I got in here because it's from who it's from.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
I completely agree. Probably my rarest item I have in here is this figure right here.
That's a beer? Is
the Ultimate Rock.
Oh boy.
And not many people apparently this is like a $200 figure and I don't understand that.
Yes, it is.
What's so funny is how I got that. was I found a Chase figure at Target. It was a Chase Sting, and I was trying to sell it, and somebody was like, "Hey, will you take a trade?" And I was like, "I'll see what you got." And he said, "I'll trade you the Amazon Rock for it." And I'm like, "Say less."
See, we was just talking about this too. Me and my bro Rudy, he ain't here today. We was talking about how, like, when you in the wrestling figure community, sometimes people will give away some holy grails for something. Like, some dude might be like, "Hey, I want a CM Punk, and I'll give you a Sting Wolfpack," and I'm like, "Huh?" And
it almost seems like it's fishy.
you know,
Like,
so but
it doesn't seem real.
mhm.
Like that dude that gave me that or traded me for that, he drove to my house for it. Like that's how committed he was to getting that Sting. And the other two
Jeez.
that I have that are really, I don't know if, like, what the rarity level is, but they're special to me. Is the Bret the Hitman Hart Ultimate, and what's so funny is this one and this one right here.
Wait a minute. Hold up, Chris. Let me.
What's that?
So I just gotta. So they're saying that Death Triangles got the trio belts.
Who's Death Triangle?
Death
Did
Triangle.
they strip him?
Huh?
So they stripped.
Yeah.
Oof, that's gonna not go over.
Oh
It's so
boy.
let's say beer. I traded an Undertaker Ultimate for a signed Shawn Michaels Classic Superstar. Damn, Shane.
He did.
That's some hustler shit. So okay.
And we scammers, bro. What do you mean?
So I got Bret the Hitman Hart from Amazon, and I got this one right here, the Demon Finn Balor, for $20 for both of them. Off of Amazon. I was like, this was like when I kind of started becoming a mock collector. I bought both Finn Balor and Bret the Hitman Hart mock off Amazon for $20, and I was like, that's not gonna be real, because it was like a third-party seller, and sure as shit, they came in perfectly fine, and I was like, that was probably the best $20 I've ever got in my entire life.
Yeah, man. Those good deals, man. That you find.
I traded an Orange Cassidy for a CM Punk for my bro Shane. I have not been able to get to like Target or Walmart or anything like that for the better part of freaking 3 weeks to a month, and the Walmart that I go to is ass. It was so crazy is, so back when John Moxley's Chase with the eye patch came out, I went to what I call the shitty Walmart. Both two figures, one was on top of the shelf and one was like on the rack. Two Chase John Moxley eye patches. I could not believe that I found both of them. In my time of being like a mock collector, I found two Chase Johns. I found the Sting Chase and then another Sting Chase. I found two Sting Chases and two Moxleys. The one Chase that the one Ultimate man that Punk is on my wall, he's smiling at me. The one figure that I want so bad that I don't have is the Ultimate Triple H, the first one. I want that figure so damn bad. And what kills me is whenever these figures first ever came out, I had Ultimate Triple H and Ultimate Warrior in my hand at Target, but they were $32. And I was like, God, who's gonna spend $32 on a freaking figure? And then I was like, I'm not gonna get it. So I just left it. And then fast forward 3 years, those were like $200 figures, and I'm like, damn it, Chris, you idiot.
Yeah. You see, we have a thing saying no chase left behind. I don't leave chases. I don't care.
Yeah, I've never. I'm honest to God so surprised that I have not come across a Rio chase. That figure is such a peg warmer in my area. It's unbelievable. What do you think? And like, I need your opinion and chat's opinion. What are your guys' thoughts? Too sweet.
Oh yeah. Too sweet and leaf for life. Baby. What was you saying now?
But what are your guys' opinion and thoughts on the shop AEW chases, where they literally sell? So okay, for example, this figure that I have right here that will be for an unboxing later, it's the same figure. It just comes with a shirt, and they want $65 for it. What's the point? Like, why are they like? I can't be the only one that thinks that's crazy, right?
Yeah, but it's the box, bro. It's the box you paying for, and the shirt.
But, yeah, it's just, I feel like I could go on eBay and find a custom shirt and have the figure.
You can, but there's people out there that love stickers.
Yeah, I see that.
The stickers means everything to a person who's a collector. Versus me, I don't give a damn. I like the figure.
See, with this whole YouTube channel, man, I've got 9 figures next to me for unboxing videos, and they're all AEW except for one, and that's Bray Wyatt. But I was sitting there and I was like, God, I've been itching to open these. And then I'm like, I can do unboxing videos. People love unboxing videos, and I get to play with the figure. It's a win-win for everybody.
Woo woo woo. You know. Hey, shut up.
Buy them no matter
Hey,
what.
listen. Hey, Chris, don't believe him. Because listen, I didn't buy the new shop exclusive that came out. I passed on it. There's a lot of figures I passed on. But there's a lot of figures I won't pass on.
So, for me, I've made a rule. And this is my rule. It's so hard to collect anything these days. Especially wrestling shit. So, for me, I was collecting WWE, like Elites, Ultimates, AEW, Unmatched, Unhinged, whatever the hell other one there. There was like 5 different variety figures, and I was like, you figure each figure is like damn near $25 to $30 a piece, $33 a piece. I was like, Jesus Christ, like I can't afford this. So then, because like I don't have like, I'm not like a mega YouTuber where people will just send me shit. So I'm like,
you know.
no shit, man, dude. Anyways, so I was sitting there and I was like, told my girlfriend, I said, I love Ultimates, so I'm gonna collect all the Ultimates. And then I had the option for the Supreme Cody Rhodes or the Ultimate Cody Rhodes. I went with the Ultimate Cody Rhodes.
Chris,
because
let me cut you off. You 1 away from 50. You 1 away from 50. Yes, you are. I just posted on T Pharrell, and my guy Theo was like, I just subscribed. He's 1 away.
No fucking way.
Big facts.
Oh my God, I'm so close. Oh my God, dude, we're gonna have that giveaway soon too.
Most definitely.
Oh my, dude, thank you, dude. I seriously cannot believe.
Yeah.
That like, first off, that you go all the way back with me to Twitch.
Most definitely.
I didn't fucking realize that because your name's different.
Yeah.
And then when you added me as a friend on Discord, I'm like, I know that name, but I don't know from where. Like the video.
Yeah, like the video, please and thank you. So what it was, let me tell everybody the story. So he was in a different wrestling group that I'm not gonna say the name, and he was posting about his Twitch, and he was like, please don't delete me, and they allowed him. So me being the person I am that always want to show love, I went to Chris Twitch. He had just started it, and I was like, let me just subscribe. And I paid for the subscription, and he was streaming he was streaming 2K20, the new one. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. And then he kind of like took a little hiatus, and he wasn't posting videos as much. And then when he got into T4L, I paid closer attention. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Chris. I'm like, nah, he had long hair at the time. Then
yeah, I COVID.
Miss Myers, one thing, Miss Myers pays attention to everything. She's like, that's Chris used to watch on Twitch. I said, nah, that's not him. She's like, he just got shorter hair. She's like, look at the backdrop. And I was like, oh shit, that is him. And that's why when we first got in today, I was like, you don't remember me, dude? And he was like, nah. And then when I told him the story, he was like, holy shit. I was like, yeah.
It's so crazy to think. Like, okay, so not only if we get one more subscriber tonight, will we do that giveaway? I also have another surprise. It's what I showed you in the beginning of the video. But just don't. Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm gonna keep an eye on like if we hit 50, because if we hit 50, they're gonna be in for a treat. Hopefully they like it.
Oh yeah, and appreciate you, Big Red, my brother. Like I said, man, I always show love to people that's just starting off, because when I first I'm still freshly new. I'm not no big timer. I've just happened to give away a couple free figures, and some corporations seen that and want to rock with me. That's pretty much. If it wasn't from Stacy's, the Shanes, the Jeremys, the Johns, the Rudys, the Daves, there's no connections that I have. I don't get free figures if it wasn't from them.
Mike looks excited most. No, man, like I was to give you guys a little bit. Like,
I'm about to leave this. Leave me alone, John. I've been having a good day, and you come in with this Sunny Kids shit.
So to give you guys a little bit of like perspective, what he was talking about. So I took a little bit of a hiatus. I like had like really bad mental health and depression and all that fun adult stuff. And I took about 2 months off of Twitch. Like I had like just lost my grandparents.
Sorry
to
hear that.
Over that. Yeah. And then I had a bunch of stuff all happen. And then I was pretty much just gonna be done with Twitch and done in general. And then my buddy, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I want to start doing YouTube. I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm like, there is an audience for it, and I feel like that's one place that I'll kind of be accepted, because we're all nerdy. We just like different shit.
Right.
And she's like, well, just make an account. So I did, and then now we're here, and it's honestly like been the best for me, because I wake up, I'll go to do my thing in the morning, I'll come home, I'll record like 6 to 7 videos, edit them, get all the thumbnails done, schedule them, but it's like I get to like I met freaking so many people through this. I've met like the wrestling figures like MCM, like, and then like a bunch of other people in the Toys for Life, and it's like the coolest thing, because I finally found like somewhere where I feel like I kind of belong, and it just makes it fun. It's like I'm not dreading doing something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's just cool, and I just want to say I really do appreciate every single person that takes the time to like watch my video, share it, like it, anything in between, because
most definitely.
I just like figures and like to make people happy, you know? If I can make somebody happy in the day, then I'm doing my job right.
Yeah.
Congrats on 50. Wait, hold on. No. We hit 50! Let's go! Alright, you know what? I'll be right back.
Go get it. Let's go, baby. Shout out to 50, baby. Woo, woo. Love it. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I mean, like, I was so geeked up. I was so geeked up. I pressed mute. I pressed mute on my mic. Somebody. Oh. I don't know if I want that. No, I'm good, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to my man Marvelous, man. Collectibles. Shout out to Jesus, my brother. What's good, brother? Yeah.
Macho Man.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Too sweet. Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to my boys who subscribe. That's dope. That's dope. Let's go, baby.
Yo, in all seriousness, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my brother. That's
Oh man, this is awesome. We
Yeah.
hit 50, baby.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to people that subscribe to my brother, man.
Hell yeah,
That's
man.
what's up.
Thank you so much for helping.
Most definitely. It was definitely. Like I said, we talked. I was because like I said, if it wasn't for my wife, I probably would have never known. Of course, I was gonna help him out, but I didn't know that I was already had that connection with him before I even started doing this. You know, so tie back in. My man's at 50. Got his Macho Man gear on. You know what I'm saying?
Sweating sweating so hard.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh, yeah. I think I got a pretty good Macho Man.
That's dope, man. Shout out, like I said, man. It's a community like no other, man. Like I gotta tell you about my brotherhood. These people, my brothers and my sister, wouldn't trade them for nobody. You know, we just click. You know,
Yeah.
we can talk about anything. We can address anything. We literally talk about everything. Like, I don't think no topics are off limits with us. And I trust them. Good people.
I think
Yeah.
that's what's the best is like
Yeah.
being able to build like such
Yeah.
a genuine community. That's probably the best thing you could do.
I ain't about to cry,
Like-
Big Red.
I'm the crier. I'm the crier
Listen,
here.
listen. I do too, but I don't cry on stream anymore. I'll probably cry when I get off the stream, but I don't cry no more on stream. I'm not about to be a Jordan mean face.
I am one of those that will cry like a baby bag bitch on stream and then go up and get cuddles from my girlfriend.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Like we were supposed to do one. Me and Miss Myers, that's my wife. We were supposed to do a show Monday, but we got busy. So before we go to Dallas, we're gonna do a show. So I think she'll be on tomorrow with me.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll let her unbox some figures. Let her, do a little.
So
chit
what all
chat.
do you collect? I mean, I see like everything, but do you get ultimates?
Yeah. Hold up. Let me Let me lift the camera up a little bit.
Because I can see Batista in a box.
You
I
see
didn't know
that?
if you got like any.
You see those? Look at that. I zoomed it up for you.
Yeah, I see Batista. I see like two Batista. I don't know if that's Bray or not, but.
I lifted up a little bit if you could see.
No, like that's a hell of a cool collection.
Yeah, I got a little something.
you got the Young Bucks the 2-pack. I see.
Yeah, I got that.
What do you think of them? Is it true that they stain pretty bad?
Mine got a little stain in it, but I got another one. So if this one was a stain bad, I would take them out. But yeah, what's my favorite line to collect? You put me on the spot. Shit.
For me, it's Ultimates. Ultimates all day.
For me,
Chris, you should have asked him what he doesn't collect. The list is shorter. Yeah, I've seen his like TikToks. You collect like the Ninja Turtles and dude, there's this one Ninja Turtle set that I've seen. I don't know if NECA makes them. I think they do, but they're it's like the pizza. It's like the pizza box that's super tall. It was at Walmart for a while. Everybody was after it.
And I think it was NECA or Best Action. Whatever, John. Dude, John.
Like
all right.
because like I collect NECA also, and like the horror stuff, but I didn't know if I should implement that to my channel or not, because I say like it's a wrestling channel and stuff like that, but I don't know if like people want it to just be wrestling or if they want it to be like.
Hey, Chris, don't think about what people think. Your channel is wrestling and it's figures. Like,
yeah,
I talk about it all. You know, DC, Hasbro, AEW, WWE. If I like the figure, I'm talking about it. If you don't like it, don't watch.
See,
you know,
yeah,
it don't gotta. Because you,
but I also don't want to be like a dick. You know what I mean?
Don't. I'm not saying be that person. No. You know, because I'm not like that. But I'm saying at the end of the day, you don't want to just get burnt out talking about wrestling figures.
Oh, yes. I see. I felt like I was burning people out with all the unboxings because.
See, you're thinking too much.
I know. That's my biggest. That is my biggest like crutch, is I worry too much about it, because it's like, but I don't want to say it's like my job to, but like this is the thing, like I've done like 20 unbox. I've got like 22 videos on the channel. Half of them are unboxing. So, and then like my latest video that was today, it was kind of a test, because it was a 35-minute video, and it was the Undertaker comics. And I was like, this is kind of going to be a test to see, like, this is different. Like, it's still wrestling, but it's like comic book-y. And it got more comments. Like, it got 3 comments compared to like me doing an unboxing. Because I may be like, I'm not like a big person or a big like influencer or whatnot, but I like to read the comments if people comment, because I want to make sure that I'm giving them what they want. I don't want like a piss poor video. Like somebody in the Toys for Life community watched my video and like, hey, your audio is ass.
Yeah. Hold up. Let me back my bro up on this one. And Marvelous, thank you, brother. Collect what you love, and I need RoboCop too. Trust me. But let's touch on that. So Chris was new to T4L, and he posted a video, and he was super excited about it. Like, you know, he posted his video, and I already had watched it. As soon as he posted it, he posted a link. I went through, liked it, showed some love. This dude came in, fix your audio. Like, he just came in like he got a master's in microphones and audio, when I'm the one that got the masters in this media stuff. So I know this stuff. You can't always get stuff right. shit's gonna happen. Like,
and I didn't even notice it, and I felt like a dick because I'm like, I don't know how to fix it.
bro.
And then whenever I watched it back, and when I came back after he said it, my microphone was all the way low, and I was like, oh, that's why. So now, like, when I go to record, I not only make sure when I look at my HyperX mic, my mic's all the way up, and then to make it extra good, I use this Movaria streaming software or editing software, and you can go in and automatically make it sound like you're recording in a studio. So it blocks out all the bullshit behind you. So I add that to my video, and I make sure my mic's good. So just to like double tap on it, I really read the comments because the second he said my audio was shit, I was like, fuck.
but see, but you're gonna get that a lot, bro. And I learned this from my big bro John, and he gets on me a lot about this. You gotta have thick skin. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are gonna come in and they just gonna hate you for you. And I used to take a lot of that stuff personal, and I'll be pissed. Like, he just said this, he said that hurt my feelings. And John was just be like,
I agree. I'm an emotional cat.
Same here.
Because
same.
Because I'm very I may seem like a tough persona, but like I am very I have thick skin, but like if it's something I'm very passionate about, and if you're like, I say it's different if you're being disrespectful about it.
Right.
Instead of being like, hey man, just so you like, if he would have DM'd me and been like, hey
Facts.
man, your mic's low, can
point.
you fix it?
And
instead, it was the other way, and I was just like, well, fuck.
now
it had me self-conscious on every video.
Exactly. And that's what you don't need. So I knew who that guy was. I know he can be a little bit, voicing his opinion. So I learned this from John again. Shout out to I killed him with kindness, but I was like, dope video, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dope video. Like, don't fall for that, because
Mike has a box of Kleenexes off screen just in case.
I do. I do, by the way. But it's okay. I'm a big guy. So that happens. Like, I'm pretty sure my bro Marvelous deal with the same thing. Who else in here? I think like Nathan. Any of us who have YouTube channels, you're gonna deal with somebody disliking your video, somebody not liking something you're doing, but that comes with it.
I tried something new today, or new tomorrow, so the video that's going up tomorrow. I took a picture with the box and made it the thumbnail, but what I did in all like 20 other videos was I would unbox the figure, and then I'd go over to my area, which is right over here, and I would do like the posing with the figure, and I would make that my thumbnail. And I was like, what do people want to see more? Do they like the action shots? Do they like the box stuff? Because like I watch a lot of people like the My Damn Figs, Heel Fig, like all those guys, and they're like very successful, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to I want to make it my own thing, but I also want it to be like clickable. I want to make sure the community likes what I'm doing. So I take big pride into like making sure that the content I put out isn't bullshit.
Right.
Because it's super quick to like fall down that hole of like, I just made this video and made this video. I want each one to try to be a 10 if possible.
And that's good. Just like what my bro Marvelous Collectible just said. Shout out to my brother. He says all the time, bro, let the subs talk, F the haters. And the more you be consistent, the more you post, the most. Because if you come to my YouTube channel, right? Like, I have content, like, trust me, it's what I have so many videos I can put out, but I love the live aspect. So it's kind of like, if you come to Wrestling Figure Talk with me, it's more, you're going to get a live video, some unboxing.
So your area is this.
Is this. Live. I want to be live. I want to interact. I want to show you what I got. I want to be able to talk to you, because
that's how I am too. I tried that once when it was the pay-per-view over the weekend. I tried that with Clash at the Castle, and I went live, and my girlfriend was in chat, and then like a couple people popped in, but nobody was talking. And then like for like the better part of the very end of the video, it was like you'd see like the viewer go up, and then nobody would say anything, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
It's nothing you're doing. It's nothing you're doing. See, that's the thing. See, me, I was gonna stream it. Exactly. See, I was gonna stream it, but I had so much fun, bro, watching it with Shane, Stacy, and Rudy. It was so dope. It's when Discord, it's more when it's your peoples that you love, and these people I love to death. So when I've been able to talk to them, it's not even necessary. Me and Stacy weren't even talking about wrestling. We was talking about cupcakes and all the other stuff. Like Shane's off doing his thing, Rudy's doing his thing. But when the matches came on, we was locked on the screen. So I got my TV.
It reminds me of like whenever you were a kid in the '90s. Like
exactly.
I don't know how old you are, but I'll be 32
38.
in 2 weeks.
38.
So like when you were a kid. And it was like 1998, 1999. What you would do is you would literally get pay-per-views back then were like $49.99. You and your friends would get $10-15 rounded up.
Facts.
You'd all like 6 to 10 people get money for the pay-per-view. Then you'd get pizza money.
Folks,
and you'd literally you'd sit in front of the big ass box 200-pound TV and watch WWF WrestleMania. And then what do you do after that? You plug in the N64 and play the same damn thing after. You young
shout out to you, Marvelous. So check this out. So, like you said, my bros know. See, my grandma was a wrestling fan. Still is to this day. She was ordering it. I didn't have to buy it. She had the pizza coming through. She told all my friends' parents what was going on. We literally will pack our living room up and watch wrestling. Like, still to this day, bro. Like, I could call her right now. Hey, Granny, what do you think about what happened at All Out? She'd tell me what she thought of it, but she's a WWE lady. So she...
Hey, Theo.
So to her... my grandma is, she's like how a lot of people are. She's like Shane. Shane loves old school wrestling. It's a lot of new wrestlers that Shane likes, but majority of them he hates. That's how my grandma is. She watches it, but my grandma turns into a Jim Cornette. Start critiquing everything. This would have never happened if Vince was running things. That's like stuff like that. That's my grandma. She's still WWF. You know what I'm saying?
My grandma, God rest her soul. She was also I gotta catch up on chat. You young pup, Mr. John, you haven't disappeared for 30 minutes this whole stream. The good old days, John, true Shane. Waiting for you to disappear, Shane. Okay, be back in 30.
It's an inside joke, bro. And the more you be around, you'll catch on. You trust me.
Yeah, I definitely won't ever miss your lives.
Yeah, you'll catch on to a lot of the stuff we talk about.
So my grandma, God rest her soul, she was an angry, fired up, piss, like just full of piss and vinegar, and she hated the heels. Loved them as a face. Them as a face. Triple H could come out and be like just the biggest dick. Oh, I hate that stuff, son of a bitch. No. He'll come out, save the day. Oh, I love him. The best thing that ever happened, and my God, I wish I knew how old my grandma was when this happened. But she had to be like in her 50s or 60s, something like that, 50s. But anyways, it was Mike the Miz, and they had an autograph signing. And we go, and I'm like, I'm going to go meet the Miz and get an autograph. Do you want to come with me? She's like, I hate that son of a bitch. Yeah. So we go and meet the Miz at this car place. He comes up, My grandma's right next to me. He's like, oh, hey, thanks for watching, da-da-da-da. Signs it. My grandma comes up, and I'm standing there with my grandma, and he signs it, oh, you know, oh, people like me, and does the sign, and my grandma takes it and just rips it right in front of him. And she's like, I hate you, you no good son of a bitch. And I'm like, holy shit. I was like, oh my God, that was, and then like the look on his face, and she just walked off like she didn't just do that.
Thug life. Thug life. And
I was just like, thanks.
and see, like, off the piggyback off of that, Chris, that's like how it was with my grandma. She didn't like certain wrestlers, even if they went babyface. If she didn't like you, she didn't like you. Like, she don't like the Miz.
She hated Charlotte.
Like,
She
Ric Flair.
hated Charlotte.
Yeah. My grandma loves Ric Flair. Like, and shout out to this dope wrestling community. I done got a lot of Ric Flair stuff to send her. Like, an old magazine with Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair. Like, she got the Ultimate Edition. She got the regular Ric Flair.
My grandpa was the exact same way.
Yeah.
Hated the heroes. Would love the same guys to face. That is the best grandma story I've ever heard. The other thing that I did whenever I was a kid, and I've got something to show everybody. It's probably my rarest piece in my entire collection.
Let's pull it up.
It's Yokozuna, signed by Yokozuna, and then Mr. Fuji signed it over here. And so I got this whenever I was 2 years old, probably 3. And he was doing an autograph signing, and he sat on this couch, and he took up the whole couch. And we were just about to come in line to get signed, and I leaned over to my mom and I said, God, this guy's fat. And he heard me because, you know, you're a 3-year-old kid and you say this shit hella loud. I remember the look he vividly gave me. He was going to eat me like I was a burrito. And signed it. And he's like,
Yoko.
signed it and just shrugged me off like I was nothing. But I met him and Mr. Fuji, and then right after I met him, I got the autograph. It's at my parents' house. But I met the Undertaker and Paul Bearer, and that was probably the coolest thing that's ever happened in my entire life, meeting a wrestler. We go into this dark, creepy room. He's got the casket, like the old, big, vintage caskets. Smoke's going everywhere. You got Paul Bearer doing the thing, and you get up to the casket where you're about to sign the autograph, and all of a sudden he just sits up and turns, and he's like, what an autograph. Scared the shit out of me. I took off running, but I eventually got an autograph with him. But that's my 2 stories. That was a rare thing, but it was all happening the same day. But back in the day when they would do the sweepstakes to win tickets, they don't do that shit anymore.
No, they don't. But yeah, that's like I don't mess with cool wrestlers, but I also salute AM Dub and what Marvelous was saying. Facts, miss those wrestling most definitely. I put it like this: if I live close to any of y'all, I would do that. I would pull up with some beer, some pizza, and like, hey, let's do it.
You ever been to like a WrestleMania or anything like that?
Yeah. I've been to a lot.
I've only been to one, and I went to one WrestleMania, and that was WrestleMania 34.
Okay, I went to the one in Seattle, the one in Vegas back in the day. Oh my goodness, that was fun. But I was young. I mean, John don't drink. Yeah, he don't drink.
I don't either.
That's good. Yeah, that's good to you. Shout out to y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll have like a wine cooler here and there, but I can't stand beer. I think it tastes like piss.
Don't turn that to Big Red. Big Red, he throws them back. He throws some bizag.
I live in Illinois, and I've been to. They always go like twice a year. They come to like where I live, and I've been to every single show, including the house show. I probably only missed like 6 in my entire life, and then I've been to one WrestleMania, I went to the Great American Bash. I've met Billy Gunn as Bart Gunn, and then Mr. Ass, and then the one Billy Gunn. I met him all through his entire career of different characters. But yeah, it's so cool because like you get to meet these guys. Like I met Randy Orton before he was like the Legend Killer. Like I met him back like when he had 2 tattoos or just his shoulders done.
So, hold on. Question, Chris.
Yeah,
I'm getting a lot of things just coming to my phone. So they did take the belt from CM Punk and from the Elite. So Tony Khan. So he got a tournament of champions. It's Hangman, Bryan Danielson, Sammy G, Darby Allin, Chris Jericho, and Moxley got buys. And the finals will take place at Grand Slam on the 21st of this month. So,
is this going to be an interim champion or a legit champion?
I don't know, man.
So then I'm taking it Punk didn't get fired then. That's what I'm taking it up.
Yeah, and it's like there's a lot of people. Like I said, there's a lot of people in T4L that get upset about things. So one guy, which is a cool dude, he's like, I hate this page. Now me, I will take that personal. But I'm gonna let him have his entitled to his opinion because you can't get mad for let's see.
I thought that was just a rumor, Shane.
He didn't leave. If you can see my phone, I'm trying
to the right. To the right.
Can you see it?
A little bit more. And there you go.
Adam Page is in that tournament.
So it's no interim. So they're going to actually be
the champion. So that mean Punk might be suspended.
Well, I mean, God, like it's crazy how you can go. Page is still there, Shane, having a first round match. Oh, that could be a good match too. No, it's just crazy to me how you can be like so loved and so happy that you're back, and then in an entire year, it goes up in flames. Like I've never seen a company go like have so much like shit happen so fast.
It's I don't know.
I think that was just a fake one because there was like several fakes floating around today.
But it's at the end of the day, I'm like,
what do you guys think of Hangman Adam Page?
I like him.
I think
I like him.
I think he's a toss up between like if you were to like have Edge and HBK have a baby, it's Hangman. I think. And I think that's like the biggest compliment you can give him.
Right. Let me see. Adam Page. He's dope to me, man. His promo skills can use some work.
Both times Punk won the title, he got hurt both times. Well, see, my favorite wrestling figure that I have that I play with all the time is Hangman. I love Hangman.
Listen, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. I got. If I put it in the camera. Can you see that?
No, I haven't been able to find that one. That's so nice.
We'll talk. Don't worry about it. Let me see what else I got. I got this one. So I got this one right here. I got both of them. So let me show you. So look, I got the Walmart and I got the Sears 4. So I got both of them.
I like that.
This will tell you how much of a fan I am of his. Let me see. I mean, I knocked all the figures down.
No one good. Shh.
Another one.
Oh, see, I love that's the one that I wish I would have found. I've got the one with him and his long trunks. I love that figure.
Got this one. I'm gonna see what I got. I got the long trunk ones in here somewhere.
Like this one right here.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I gotta fix this up anyway.
This is pretty much the only one that I have. I have the other one, but I have two of these, but one's just not open.
Yeah, I got that one too. I don't know. I got. Like I said, I'm a big Page fan. I was at the pay-per-view against CM Punk. I wanted Page to win, even though I'm a diehard CM Punk fan. I just didn't want to see them take the belt off of him right off the rip. I was like, keep the belt on. I
think the most underutilized wrestler in the company is MJF. There's not one person in that company that can sell it like that guy.
And he's the best one. So why he not in that tournament?
No shit. And he's the Joker too, right?
Oh, I think I know what's gonna happen, right? He gonna take the belt from one of them champs. He gonna take that belt at like a pay-per-view. Yeah.
I'm a big MJF fan.
Facts. Keep him right up here. You can see him.
Dude, you have all the ones that I've been trying to find. I'm jealous as fuck. I live in the middle of nowhere where I've got... See, I've seen that one, but I thought I never got it. So, I live in the middle of nowhere where I've got one Walmart about 20 minutes that way, one Walmart 20 minutes that way, and the closest Target is like an hour away.
Oh, wow. I got another one, too.
Yeah, MJF is one of the guys that I like a lot. The fact that he's not champion, that hasn't been, is criminal.
Yeah, man.
I think, same, I got all the MJF figures, big fan.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, Marvelous King, thank you for coming over here. My channel, it was basically just to let y'all know that I was live and for y'all to come over to Chris' channel. Like,
yeah, my man told me he wasn't going to go live, and I was like, go live, man. I said, this isn't just about me. I said, I want you to be here, too. I said, if there's people that are in my community that don't know you, like, you're literally the title of the video.
Yeah, I was like, but yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen too. He's gonna cash it in, and he gonna win.
Like I said, I think he's one of the most over wrestlers in the business, and I think like he's the current day Rowdy Piper. That is one. Yeah, I subbed. Show Chris some love. Yeah, I should do the giveaway since we're here.
Or you can wait.
I could do like another live like tomorrow and then have it. Yeah, I'll do the giveaway live tomorrow because I've got 50. We hit 50 subscribers, by the way. Death Triangle is a new champ. Death Triangle is with Pac, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought. What do you guys think of freaking Aleister Black and Malachi Black, the same person, by the way,
right,
leaving the company?
Okay. I think what it is.
He left for mental health.
He left for mental health, but you know who's in his ear.
It makes
who is in his ear.
Did you say giveaway? Yes, I'll show you what I'm giving away. It's not this exact one, but it's in the kitchen. I'll show you the one I'm giving you.
Yeah, we come out for the giveaways.
So I've got this is what I'm giving away, but it's not this exact one. And I've got an extra card that's upstairs. So it's gonna be literally the exact same thing. I'm just giving it away.
Nice.
And then actually I've got like 10 other things to give away. My plan was this. They're all AEW figures. like the first Cody Rhodes figure that when it was just a basic attire. There's a couple Kenny's, the Young Bucks. There's a bunch. But my plan was like I was like, you know, like if we hit 50 subscribers, I'm gonna do the Ric Flair Ultimate giveaway. And then that happened. And then literally just happened tonight. And then my other thing is like I want it to be like a way to like give back to the community that's been so nice to me, instead of like having it be like when you guys just watch me. I figured like, hey, maybe like per goal, sub goal, I do a giveaway, and I figured that could be a good thing. And one of the giveaways that I'm contemplating on doing is this one. Because I have 3 of them, I'm contemplating doing the Amazon Michaels giveaway. Because I have 3 Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I got some cool giveaways too. Cause
man. Tell what about it?
I mean, I gotta talk to John. I gotta talk to Shane. I gotta talk to Stacy. I gotta talk to my mods because I kind of want them to run it. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I deadass have no fucking mods in here. I have 0 mods. I don't know.
We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right.
I forgot to do it before I went to stream.
No, we gonna get you right. If you need some mods, you know, we'll sit down and talk. Me and you off a stream. I got your number.
Yep.
I'll lead you to the right direction of the right people that'll run your channel, and John is one of them. Yeah.
So like what I've been doing is I don't know if you guys have watched the videos or not, but I said from the start that I'm doing this giveaway once we hit 50 subscribers, and it wasn't like 49 people have followed me all at once. So what I'm doing is based off the group we have now. That's what I'm going off of. Right. Because if all of a sudden I hit, like, not that it's going to happen, but say I hit like 90 subscribers tomorrow, I'm only going off of the 50 that I've gone in here, and I'm not going to, because I'd be shitty to my audience.
Yeah. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm gonna lead you to some right people. Like I said, I can vouch for it, and I'm pretty sure anybody in here, Chris, will vouch for me. John will get you right. He will protect you in every possible way. He'll sniff out the people that's around for just your figures and not there for you.
Yeah, and like that, I appreciate that so much, because I know it's like cliche as all hell, but like I live and breathe by it. I just want to make a difference. That's it. I want to make friends. I want to create a safe place. I want to review and have fun with wrestling figures and all kinds of other shit. But most importantly, I just want to make some friends. Like, I don't have any friends like down the street or anything like that. I have more online friends than I do anything else. And at the end of the day, like, the fact that I've got 7 people in here watching our podcast thing, that's a big deal for me. But
you know,
I just genuinely appreciate everybody taking the time, you know, because you know I stream on Twitch as well, but I try to keep that separate because I can't do this on Twitch because there's no audience for it on Twitch. And I'd rather have people be like, if people want to come over from Twitch, like from YouTube to watch me on Twitch, that's cool. Right. But it's like going to be like something different. But like this is like, I look at it as like a wrestling community family type thing.
Most definitely.
All like get together and hang out.
Most definitely, and that's what it's all about. And it's like we all help each other out and not make it like, listen, I'm not competing with Marvelous. He's my brother. I'm not competing with you. You're my brother.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like I sorry to interrupt you again.
You good?
That's what I hate about Twitch. That's what I hate about Twitch. And I'll say this something in the face. I hate that it's like you got to step on top of somebody to get where you want to get.
Yeah.
I hate that shit because it's like it's so gross and it's so toxic to where like you didn't want to go live because you wanted it to be on me, and I was like, I don't like that because I would much rather it be like you're live, I'm live. So like if people are in my in my stream, I could be like, hey, go check out this person because they also do this, to where like we're lifting one another up.
Most
to where,
definitely.
Like, if I can get a subscriber, you can get a subscriber. Or if we don't and we just hang out, we're all grouping the benefits. If that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense. And it's just with me, like I'm saying, like I know the people that I feel like will be the ones that'll help you and steer you in the right direction because they do it for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I would never send someone to you and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna send this dude to come, and I'm knowing deep down inside he's a POS. Nah.
He's got like an alternative.
Yeah, we good. Like, I ain't bringing nobody your way that shady because everybody that's around me, I trust.
You seem like a good dude, and what's crazy is I met you on Twitch, and I just didn't realize it till today.
Yeah, you know. And that's just the thing where like a lot of people do have some shady ways, you know.
So I want to show off my most recent figure that I got. I got this bad boy, the Defining Moments Chris Jericho.
I got it too. I beat up.
So I was terrified that I was not going. So I got this figure, I got Macho Man Randy Savage, legend, and I got one other one for like $100. And he was such a good deal because this is a super rare Jericho. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I loved this version of Jericho. The figure that I missed out on that I wish I didn't was the Attitude Era Chris Jericho. The Attitude Era on Amazon with the red tights.
Yeah, that's the one right there. That's the one.
Man, this is the kind of stuff I like to hear. It's awesome we can develop friendships through the thing we love. Theo, I couldn't agree more. Like,
facts.
I just.
No comment. I am not speaking on that.
I can't believe you said something nice about me, Shane.
Yeah, man. Hey,
this is so much fun, though. Man.
Listen, Chris. Shane is what we call grumpy, and but once you end with him, you end forever. Like, he's just rugged. Like, he got a soft side. We're not gonna put that out there, but yeah, I guarantee you, he's going to war behind you. That's all I gotta say. And
see, that's what you want. You want to have, like, what I think is cool is like, this is pretty much your community in my chat. Minus a couple people that may have found me on like T4L or just subbed to me randomly. But it's super cool that like we can all form together and like hang out, you know. Like that's what's really important to me because it's just fun to be able to like meet new people and just kind of see where things go.
Most definitely.
Shane, 30 minutes? I don't get it.
It's like I said, the more you're around, we explain it to you. It's like some people come in the chat and they expect to get a figure or something or get a giveaway, and if that don't go their way, they leave.
Oh yeah, that's the fun thing. Like it's
hold on.
It's
I'll be right
nice
back. I'll be right back.
Oh. All right, now you're stuck with me. Oh snap! Sorry. See, you scared him off. But no, I think the one thing that I really wish that I had in my collection that I don't, and that's the freaking Triple H Ultimate, man. That's probably I have the DX one, but the one where it's like from 2001, 1999, like that was awesome. Do you think they're ever gonna make a Shawn Michaels DX Ultimate? I will never ever complain about getting Shawn Michaels Ultimates or Elites. He's my favorite wrestler of all time.
No, that was a good old Latter-day Saints, and my dog don't like people knocking at the door, so she's barking.
Oh, I got a German Shepherd Husky, and that dog is a tank. Like,
Yeah.
That's why I love my Thursday night lives. Just talking wrestling and figures in general. It's incredible how many things we have in common. See, like, I'll make a thing of this. Like, if you want to make a thing of it, like, I know you have your own thing. But, like, if once a week you want to just get on and just do this,
I'm with it.
like, I'm in. Like, I'll be locked in. Like, this shit would be fun as hell.
Oh, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my favorite figure is the Gold Dust Ringside exclusive. Is that the one that comes with the robe? Or is that like the Gold Dust? Because I know there's like the WWE's Gold Dust where he was with his. My favorite figure is my Series 5 Macho Man Randy Savage Legends. Is it the yellow or is it the pink attire? This is my. Like, I know it's not like a big figure for a lot of people, but I didn't make a video on it yet because I don't have that many. I didn't want to waste any time, but this is my favorite Macho Man figure of all time, and I got this.
Oh my God. Fuck.
Get scared. Get jump scared.
Fuck, man. I don't have that. I pretty much got a lot of Macho Mans, but that's one I just don't got. Son of a biscuit.
Dude, I got this off of a Facebook Marketplace for $15.
See, and he flexing. And you definitely with us. Hey boys, he's definitely part of the crew. He's flexing. He's flexing, boys. He's flexing. He's flexing.
And then I've got this one. I need the yellow one. So fucking bad.
Let's see. Let me see.
And then I've got these.
Oh man, he really flexing tonight.
From Macho.
I don't think I'm doing this with him no more. He flexing. I think we're done. We're done. Oh yeah, we're done.
And I got the two Funkos.
Yeah, same here. Listen. Only one I don't have is that Defiant Moments with the long tights and the new Macho Man that's coming out. But other than that, I think I got pretty much.
This one right here? This is the one you don't have?
Let's see.
I'll get close up.
It's cool. I see it.
You got it?
I see it. Yeah, it popped up. It's on the screen. Okay. I see it. A little razzle. Hold on.
I can like screenshot it and I can send it to you.
Did you hear the noise? Look. Like I said, I don't do too much. Like I said, it's because I get a lot of figures.
See, I'm jealous of that, man. I'm so jealous. Like, I want to get on that. I shouldn't say I'm jealous. I want to get on that level to where
stick around.
Because whenever I was on like Twitch and stuff, for like a split second, people wanted me to make a PO box. They wanted me to make a PO box because I came up with the idea. I was like, if you guys want to send me stuff to unbox, we could do that. And then like I took that hiatus, and now I came back, and like there's I'm rebuilding the community, but it's nowhere near what it was. But like I can't wait to get to that level to where like businesses are wanting me to like review figures. People are like, oh hey Chris, can I send you this so you can review it? oh, you need this, like that kind of stuff. Like I know it's gonna take a bit, but like that is what I inspire because I think that would be so cool.
You can't say that it's gonna take forever, bro. Because I had no intentions of none of these people dealing with me. I was just looking out for the community and just helping people that like you that's in the middle of nowhere that can't get it, and I, I make some decent money so I can just get the figures. I didn't think that it was gonna go lead into what it led into, and I'm forever grateful. And
I'm very, very, very. I think it's super cool like that you're like that because we need more of people like that.
And well, that's my wife. She was the one that because if it was me, I was like, I'm cool. Like, I don't really want to just be giving out stuff, but at the end of the day, like I said earlier in the podcast, I met Jeremy, I met the Johns, I met the Rudies, I met the Stacys, I met people.
You met a lot of lifers,
which is like Jeremy's coming to my wedding. Shane don't fly, so he ain't gonna come, but he's gonna be able to watch it because we're streaming it. Rudy's not in; he's in my wedding.
See, that's how I am because like my buddy, when the day comes that my girlfriend and I end up getting married, I said I'm gonna have a quote unquote streamer wedding because I'm gonna have like 15 best men because I'm not gonna be able to choose and like all of my friends I've met on either Twitch or YouTube, and I'm like it's gonna be like just a clan of people that my family has never met.
Man, and see, I know I'm probably an a-hole for this, but I'm waiting for somebody to be like, I can't come to the wedding before I can put Big Red in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like hoping one of my family members be like, hey bro, I can't make it, I got this, and I'll be like, cool, Big Red, get in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the thing. Like, he's coming to the wedding, him and his wife, and like I said, I'm just super excited for the people that I met in this community. And like I said,
it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And like, think about this. Like, how long have you been doing YouTube?
On this channel, since April. I don't know when I put my first video out. Let me see. Let me go check. I can tell you right now.
I'm trying to get that tuxedo to wear to the wedding. Big red and a gold suit.
My first video was.
My point is, like, you're still early. Like, imagine where you're gonna be at, like where we're all gonna be at in like 5 to 10 years.
Right.
Like how massive the situation is.
My first video was. Let me click this and see. It was
like is it bad? Like I get so giddy whenever I see my videos go live because like I'll sit there and I'll post it and then I'm like, oh god, and then like all the thoughts like come in your head. You're like, oh god, are people gonna like it? Is this gonna be cool? And then like what I've noticed for my videos whenever I post them, they average between like 6 to 15 views. And that makes me so happy because I'm like, it shows me like that I'm in the algorithm to where like people are pushing my stuff out. So like I'm just excited because like I'm excited to grow. I'm excited to do more giveaways.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm so excited. It was in April.
Yeah, it was April. April was my first video I put out, but I spent so much time watching Marvelous, watching Nathan, watching My Damn Toys, watching Cal.
See, I need to subscribe. What I need to do. Go ahead.
But to the point, and this is me being 100. I'm watching your channel, Marvelous channel, Nathan channel. I don't really watch My Damn Toys. I don't watch his channel. Like, and I'm actually cool with him. Like My Damn Toys, we cool. But at the end of the day, I'm not. He's too big for me, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like beneath him. And if I feel like I'm beneath you, I don't rock with you. Like, you not coming. Like, you'll ask me for figures because you know I'm getting the figures. Because on that aspect, you're not beneath me. I'm above you if you want me to really flex, because I'm getting the figures, and I'm not out here flexing. I'm not out here trying to rub it in people's face.
Hell collection.
You know, but them big timers like look down on us. Marvelous, show me love. You see, he's in my chat. He's in here. When I go live, he be in here. When he go live, I'm in there. Like,
see, I'm
not just sitting in there. Listen, hear me, Chris. I'm not just sitting in there. I'm talking. Like, because that's my bro, because he does the same for me. He come in, he don't be like some people just sit in for like 20 minutes and don't say one word, then he bounce. Shut up, John.
Yeah, I just subscribed to Marvelous.
Yeah.
But like, what I want to do is I want to try and subscribe to everybody like within our community, because like what I like to do is when I go to bed at night, I'll pull up like one of your lives or something like that, and I'll watch like one of your previous lives, or if you're doing a live, it's typically whenever I'm like laying down and chilling.
Right.
But I love the fact, like I was on Twitter a couple weeks ago when I had first started my YouTube, and I was like, I reached out to a few streamer or like YouTubers or whatever, and I was like, hey, shooting my shot, would you want to do like a little like hour podcast where we just talk about toys? I got left on red half the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not like, you would have thought I was asking for like a fucking like something. I was just I just like I hate the phrase, and I don't know if this is just a hot take, but I hate the phrase support for support and sub for sub. I hate that phrase. I don't do support. I don't like watch your shit so you watch my shit.
Facts.
I watch your shit because I enjoy your shit.
Facts.
Not calling your stuff shit, but I'm saying I enjoy it.
Right.
And
I mean, it's shit.
No, like
yeah.
I had somebody the other day like, oh, support for support. No, fuck that. Like that's the quickest way.
Yep.
That is the quickest way to like get inside like the worst toxic community like mindset you can get, because then they're like, oh, well, you're not in my shit. Like, what about this? Like it just wormholes down. So when I subscribe to you, like my wrestling channel is my wrestling channel. I only subscribe to wrestlers, like wrestling things. Like I'm subscribed to you, I'm subscribed to Marvelous, and I'm subscribed to my buddy Bacon and my buddy Attaboy. Other than that, I'm not subscribed to anybody, like 4 or 5 people tops, because I'm trying to make this wrestling thing work, because I want to get to know other content creators that are in wrestling, so I can be like, oh shit, this is a hell of a reviewer. And then you take that video and you put it on Twitter, which you can put that out to the masses, and you tag Mattel and you tag Ringside, and you'd be like, hey, check this person out, and then that goes from there to there, and like if one person sees it from any of that company, that person, whether it's you or Marvelous, it could go ages. Like that's how my brain works. And
but that's true though. Like that's what I'm saying. That's how it happened for me. Is I just did a video, and then all of a sudden, like a week or 2 later, I get an email, and I'm like, okay, they want to talk to me, and then I get another email, and I'm like, man, this is some scam, somebody trying to get me. But then when I get certain people's cell phone numbers and I can talk to them, and I see these people and they talk to me and they tell me that they watch my video and that type of stuff, is humbling. And you be like, damn, like all I did was put y'all in the tag. I just used y'all in the hashtag. I didn't reach out, oh, Mattel, give me figures. I never did none of that, because if you think I'm gonna do that, I'm prideful. Like, I'm not begging nobody to get me no figures or nothing like that. I really go buy them from the store. But if you wanna,
go ahead.
If you wanna support me, and you know, I can you support me and I can get back to people and help people out and stuff like that.
Yeah. How did Sonya Kiss get your personal email?
Gold dust, ginger dust, ginger dust. And he, this is the story of my life. Oh boy. For those that's out there watching and listening, me and Sonny Kiss don't have nothing going on. I'm not a fan. That's more of Scuba Steve, and that's more Big Red's route. Big Red loves gold dust. Like my man's want to wear a gold suit. And like
I'll tell you, Goldust and Booker T was probably one of the most criminally underrated tag teams of all time.
Oh yeah, they was legit. Oh, they was legit.
And I still stand by this. I think Booker T should have won at WrestleMania 21 against Triple H.
Yeah.
They did hit that man so dirty.
We're not gonna we're gonna leave that for a Discord. We're gonna leave that for a Discord because I could go on a tangent. But that was Vince McMahon all day long. We know how Vince used to get down.
Yeah.
But it's good to see.
He paid more for sex than he did for WCW.
Yeah, but it's good that he since Vince is gone, you see Booker T a lot at the before the shows and sometimes doing some commentary. Like I feel like since Pat McAfee is gone, you should bring in Booker T. And let Booker T do the commentary on SmackDown.
I can't lie to you, man. I'm so disappointed. Or not disappointed, but I'm so bummed out that Pat's got leaving for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
he was the heart and soul. I don't like Booker T on commentary. I love him as a wrestler. I hate him on commentary. That shucky ducky quack quack shit has got to go.
You know that's to be Vince in his ear telling him to do that, right?
Look how he tweeted. Yeah, you know what's so funny is Hulk Hogan gets all this, I'm a Hulkamaniac.
It's the same.
But, Hulk Hogan gets all the praise for slamming Andre the first time. Kamala slammed Andre, Big John Studd slammed Andre, the Junkyard Dog slammed Andre. It was just a spectacle that it was at WrestleMania, and that's what it was. But Andre was getting slammed all the time. But they're like, oh, Hogan was the first to ever do it. No. Big John Studd, Kamala, Junkyard Dog. I don't know. Stupid.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, Sting should have beat Triple H.
Man. Don't get me started.
At that point, I wish Sting never even went to WWE. He didn't even win. He didn't even win a match in WWE. He was jobbed out the entire time. They're like, oh, we finally got Sting from WCW. Let's job him out. I will say, they did make a hell of a moment with DX versus the NWO for that short period of time. That was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm. But still, they was doing Sting wrong, man.
Also, what I want to know is, I had people subscribe to me whenever I was live, but it didn't pop up. It says mini feed. Last subscriber was 2 days ago. I don't know.
It'll pop up once you get off. Yeah.
Kamala got a small amount, but Hogan treated him. Yeah, I just I don't know. I grew up. So for me, the first wrestling that I ever my first memory of wrestling that I can remember is Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior. Those are the two. That's the first memory that pops in my head, and the second memory is Jake the Snake having Macho Man get bit by the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Is the second. Those are the two memories that pop up as a kid. And then last week I did nothing but kind of watch old 80s, early 90s wrestling. Mm-hmm. And I came to the realization that holy shit, I like the golden age of wrestling. Because the 90s in me was for me, I've said it for years, the best wrestling was the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. And then I started to watch the old stuff that I grew up on as an adult. And I'm this was peak. This was so crazy. They were larger than life, and nobody had drip and machismo like Macho Man or Ric Flair or freaking any of them. And I'm just like, holy shit, like, the golden era of wrestling was huge, and I didn't realize how, like, long Sean has been in the business. Like, I knew he was part of the Rockers, but, like, my God, I was sitting there like, dude, he was, like 1992, 1993. Like, he's been in it. And I'm like, man.
Yeah, he's been in it for a while.
I thought Kamala was in the Hall of Fame.
Nah.
Did he pass away?
Yep.
I thought so.
Yeah, they like Shane said, they treated Kamala bad, man. They like he was really, really good, and they just, like, I don't know, man. Some things Vince did, man, just, like I said, he did some things, man, that I just, like, oh wow, you don't want him to be the champion, or you don't want to push him. Why? But then you say, like, oh, I figured that. That means Paige is gone. That means Paige is leaving then. Yep.
That makes... I honestly, I would much rather see Brian go over on Paige.
Yeah, he's
I'm a Paige fan, but I'm more of a Brian Danielson fan.
Sure, I like him. I like them both, but it's so that means Paige is probably out of there.
So, like, think about it. Like, if Adam Page leaves, Punk leaves, the Bucks and Kenny both threatened to quit. Could you, like, if those guys that I just named quits AEW would implode. It would not be at all what it is. If the Elite left, Punk left, Hangman left, all you would have is Bryan Danielson, Jericho, Moxley, like that core group. Outside of that, like, I don't know, man. And TNT was just getting on to them about being so rated R. It's gonna be a tough year, tough year and a half for AEW.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out. Like, I still got to do some digging, some researching on, like, because if you watch All Out, when Omega told the camera to come in, and he was like, "Watch this," and he was like, "Try to top that, bitches," and, like, excuse my language, he said that was him talking to CM Punk, saying he better top that, his match against Moxley.
See, I think he was talking to Will Ospreay.
Oh.
Because him and Will have, like, legitimate beef.
Yeah.
Because Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega was trying to get Will Ospreay blocked from AEW, but Tony Khan made it happen. And now Will's gone from the company. He's back to New Japan.
Wow.
I don't care for Omega and Bucks. I hope they leave. Then I'll watch AEW. So I will say this was 100% real. I used my favorite finishing move of all time was the super kick. I can't stand that move anymore. It's like every damn buddy and their mother does it, and it's just not the same. Like, the best person to ever do it was Shawn Michaels, and then the second best was, like, Dolph Ziggler. But, like, and, like, that's another thing is, like, I was so, like, I never got to witness Will Ospreay until he went to AEW, and then I started hearing people talk about, like, oh, you should check out his New Japan stuff. I didn't even know what New Japan was. I had no idea. And then I got Sling, like the cable company or whatever, the streaming service, and on that Sling, on the streaming service, it had New Japan, it had Ring of Honor, and it had Impact, AEW, and WWE. And I was like, oh, holy shit, it has everything. So that's when I started to be able to watch New Japan and AEW and all that stuff. But I just think that Tony Khan has to become a boss man very soon, very fast, because if he doesn't, the inmates are going to run the asylum. And honest to God, if and I wish he did, if Eric Bischoff had the money, I wish he could make like a rivalry company, because I guarantee you he would shut out AEW, because AEW is in such a rocky space right now.
Yeah, but I also feel like Freddie Prinze Jr. is starting up a wrestling company too.
Yep, I heard about that last year.
And there was rumors that he wanted to he wanted Bray Wyatt to come over there.
Rumor has it is Bray is coming back to WWE. That's the rumor.
Of course. I mean, now that Triple H ain't you.
You don't mind if I turn my fan on? It's gonna put some air on the mic.
Man,
I'm just
turn
sweating.
That fan on.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm sweating hard, and I just.
My fan going too, but I got my.
And I just didn't want to be rude and have it in the microphone because I know it's gonna make sound be bad.
Yeah. Like I said, I just got 2 more. I just posted in T4L. I said, so y'all still mad at CM Punk? Don't be asking for the figures then. If y'all don't like CM Punk, don't be asking for the figures then.
That's the one thing I'm hoping that I can find whenever because Saturday we're going to like Walmart and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I'm really hoping that I can come across the Punk figure. I don't even want the damn Chase. I just want a freaking Punk figure because I want to unbox it and I want to play with the damn thing. Oh, I've got a rant about AEW figures.
Oh, here we go.
So this is my rant, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm 100% right. All wrestlers, when it comes to AEW figures, if you are over 6 foot tall, their torso will come apart if you move their leg, or like move their leg up, or barely bend them over. Mm-hmm. My Dustin Rhodes, my Luchasaurus, and another one. God, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Hangman for a little bit there. But if you bend them up a little bit, their whole ass torso will go. Especially the Luchasaurus one. I bring his leg up, the whole thing falls apart.
Yeah.
That's the most annoying thing about those figures.
See, look. He don't keep still. Let me show you. So, like...
Yeah, that's the figure that I was talking about.
Yep. And he like... No, I got one. The Lance Archer. So, I got the Lance
he does
Archer.
It too.
Yep. His leg is like... Don't even go in the... Yeah. It's like messed up. Like my Moxley. Where's my Moxley at? So, see... I got another one. So, you can't really see it wobbly in this video, like this one, but the one that's on the ground, that's in with my doubles, bruh.
Yeah, my Lance Archer falls, my Dustin, my Luchasaurus, and one of my Page. Anytime you move like their stomach like over, like the bend over, fall apart. And I'm not even talking like aggressively bending over, like they just pop off.
Yeah, Hager is another one. Hager is another one that don't see
That was denied on Twitter, by the way. I saw that earlier also, but one of the execs said that was false. I'm not a big Thunder Rosa fan, anyways.
I like her.
She got called out for being a sandbagger, and and then like suddenly she got injured, and then now she's dropping the title. Yeah, and then my other complaint is for AEW, for WWE figures, the Mattel ones. Guys with thick ass legs. Who is it? Hold on. Keith Lee. So I've got 2 Keith Lee figures, one Chase, one normal. Their legs swivel like all the way around, like full rotation. Like their thigh cut, it'll just like fully on rotate, and it's with that figure, both Keith Lee's, and there was another figure I have that does the really high thigh swivel. Damn it, I can't think of who it is. But it's mad annoying. I can't stand when figures are like loose. Is that like
Yeah, I
like
feel you.
really like loosey goosey? It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That's why, like, when I buy loose figures, I always ask the people that's trading me, "Hey, how is that figure? Is it loose?" Because I don't want no damn figure that's loosey goosey when you send it to me now. Like,
One of my favorite figure lines are the Ruthless Aggression figures. They
Mhm.
were like figures before the elites, like the deluxe aggression ones.
oh yeah,
Those figures were amazing.
yeah, he's a mock maniac. Yes, he is. Uh, yeah, he's a mock maniac.
See, I have
He's a maniac.
so I have every single Ultimate except for Becky Lynch, Charlotte, the first Triple H, the first Warrior, Shinsuke Nakamura, and both Sergeant Slaughter. So I'm missing 7 altogether. And then I supposedly have a trade happening, but I'm not holding my breath because it just seems weird, but I don't think it is. I don't know. But I'm waiting on the No Holds Barred set. The guy wants to trade my first mock Series 3 Shawn Michaels for the No Holds Barred set.
Say it again.
So the No Holds Barred with Hulk Hogan and Zeus.
Oh, I got a couple of those. What about it?
I was going to trade my ultimate, or not my ultimate, my HBK Series 3 mock, the first HBK figure. I was going to trade that for him. But he's like, "Oh, I haven't gotten my thing yet." But
Show that figure off. Let's see what it looked like. That Shawn Michaels.
I got to go grab it. It's in the kitchen. I'll be right back.
What's up, gangsta? Yeah, buddy. So mad. Yeah, I'm with Shane. I love the WWE legends. Some people's like, oh, they just keep re-releasing them. So I wasn't collecting figures when they dropped the legends. So I'm happy that I can still get the legends now. Well, still need one.
Alright, sorry about that, guys.
You good?
You have to forgive me, it's bubble wrapped because I had it in the package, but okay. So it's this figure,
Oh my God.
and I was trading him that, for the No Holds Barred set, and then I threw in because he also had the first John Cena, the blue tights or blue shorts. And he was going to give me that as well. But I was trading him 3 figures and getting 2, but I never heard back from him. And I messaged him like once every 2 weeks, and he's like, "I'll get back to you." And I'm like how you're supposed to get it in September, or not September, like August, and it's August or September. So
what was he supposed to get it from? WWE from online?
Yeah. So I'll tell you. I was supposed to get it from. Brad Pagatunia?
I don't know what that is.
He's in Toy for Life.
Oh, he's into it. He's in the group.
I think so. I am too. I have a bunch loose. My favorite line is the WWE Legends. I really want to get the Yellow Macho Man, and then the biggest regret one of the biggest regrets I've ever done is I accidentally traded my Legends Kevin Nash.
Mm.
I didn't realize that I put that in the trade because I was really trying to get this thing, and I didn't realize the picture of Nash was in it. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll take Nash," and I was like, "Fuck, I can't be like, well, Nash isn't included."
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I made a big mistake. So, and then I don't want to spend $60 on freaking Nash, but I have Scott Hall. I just don't have Nash.
Yeah, that's
But
whew, that's a pretty little penny there.
Yeah, but fun story, that Shawn Michaels I just showed you, I also got off Marketplace for $15 or $20.
All right, there you go, flexing again. Rawr. There you go, flexing again.
I may have had to drive like a half an hour, 45 minutes to get it, but I'll tell you what, I wasn't letting that fucking thing go. And it came with the Shawn Michaels Series 4 deluxe like basic or whatever, but it's like the old school packaging from like 2005.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm trying to complete my collection on the Ultimates, and I really wanted that no holds barred. I got freaking screwed on it. My girlfriend was in line the second it went, and then had 2 people in front of her, and then everything sold out. And I was like, dude, like, come on.
She was at Comic-Con?
No, like, so like the no holds barred thing, they did it on Ringside or on Mattel Creations.
Mm-hmm.
And she was in line for it, and then like it tells you how close you are out of line, and then it got sold out. And I was like, how the fuck did it get sold out in like 2 seconds? And then I went on Toys for Life, and on Toys for Life it was like somebody posted a picture of like 30 of their freaking, what is it called? No holds barred sets, and they already had them. And I was like, how did you get 30 of them that fast? And there was like so many people that had like you're supposed to only get 2, but somehow they got like 20s and 30s, and I'm like, this is bullshit.
I had a lot of them, but I didn't have no 30, no 20. Shit, I wish.
Yeah, I want that set so bad, just because like I grew up on that movie, and like it would make such a killer, like, just I want it strictly for the box art. Like, that is such a gorgeous box. Mm-hmm. That Michaels is fire. Yeah, I'll show it one more time. And I believe this is his first ever figure too, for the Elite series. But
yeah.
Yep. I had, so what's funny is I had this loose, and I was such a noob. I had no idea what figures are worth. And then I seen this guy selling it on Facebook for like $20, and I was like, can I get this? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I'll meet up this weekend. So I ended up driving with my girlfriend and picked it up, but it's in perfect condition. And that guy was like, oh, I'll trade you that. And then like, I've been waiting a month and a half, and I'm like, dude, like, I'm pretty sure I could be like, hey, I'll trade this for a no holds barred set, and I'll have somebody somewhere be like, I'll take it.
Shit. I said I'm close. Shit.
Because like, from what I've gathered, that's like a $200 figure, and that stupid, I should say stupid, but that the freaking 2-pack, the no holds barred thing, that was $75. Like, if anything, the person I'm trading with is getting a hell of a deal.
No holds bars is pretty it's pretty expensive now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's expensive now, but that's the secondary market. When you bought it, it was $75.
Right.
That's what I'm getting at. I can relate. Same reason I got 8. Grew up with that awesome movie. So one thing that I'd love to see, if it was a possibility, is a Mr. Nanny Ultimate. I would love to see a Mr. Nanny Ultimate, or Thunder in Paradise Ultimate.
Nice.
Like Fox, like that's my childhood. Give me a 2-pack with Brutus the Barber Beefcake and Hulk Hogan in Thunder in Paradise.
Just give me a 2-pack of Brutus the Barber Beefcake and Hogan. I'm happy.
Yeah, like that trade that I was doing with that guy. I was doing with that guy. I was getting that. He was getting that figure. Decade of Domination, The Big Show, and Pat Patterson.
You was getting
those three. He was getting, huh?
What that Big Show look like?
I'll go grab it. This is the Big Show Decade of Domination.
Oh, that's dope.
So he was getting those two and the Pat Patterson, where it says first IC champ, and it came with like the visor or whatever. So he was getting three. He was getting 3 figures, and I was getting the No Holds Barred and the first Ultimate John Cena. And I'm like, dude, I'm waiting fucking forever, and you're getting like 2 hellified figures. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like I said, some people, they be on that, so they want to. Yeah.
But what's going on?
No, I'm saying I'm just
I got Kofi and Triple H one. That Big Show is sick. My mom got me the Big Show for Christmas, and I searched everywhere for that Big Show, and I could not find it. And I just loved how it looked, because it looked like it looks like the one where he fought Floyd Mayweather. Like he got like the bald head and all that jazz.
I thought that's what it was.
I don't know if this is from what the attire is. It's just a Decade of Domination. But yeah, I seen the Kofi. I seen the nice get mom. I don't know. Did anybody watch my video from today? She is the GOAT. My mom. Like, I'll show you these, but I literally just did a video on it. I'm just gonna set these. But these right here are like all the Undertaker comics from the WWF. Holy shit, man. These are like, there's 9 here for $3 a piece. And I looked online, I looked on eBay, like, there's like only 4 people selling any of these on eBay. And they're like upwards to like 80 to 100 bucks. And I was like, holy shit. And then the other thing my mom got me that was a super, super, super dope thing to get was this. This was for Christmas. It was the Ultimate Ronda Rousey.
Mm-hmm.
So I got pretty lucky with that. I'm absolutely like loving collecting and stuff like that, but I'm trying so hard to get all the freaking Ultimates, and They're doing a two-pack. They're doing a two-pack Mattel Creations later this year, probably early next year, and it's Hulk Hogan and Terry Funk.
They're not 2-pack.
No, it is. It's a two-pack. Comes in a gigantic box.
Oh,
it's
you sure?
yeah, it's positive because somebody was like, "Oh, is that a two-pack?" And I'm like, "It is," because I showed a picture of it, and it's like I wish I still had the picture, but it's a two-pack because they thought that Terry Funk couldn't sell on their own.
Oh,
So
you're right. Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, it is.
So it's Terry and Hogan, but it's the white. Is it the white attire or
Yeah.
the blue attire?
And it's like the old school box of the figures.
And it's a two-pack, and they're doing that either later this year or early next year, and that's going to be another bitch and a half to get because I guarantee you it's going to be the same situation it was with the No Holds Barred set. It's going to be like freaking 60, 70 bucks to get it, and then they're going to have their bots, and it's going to just completely tank everything.
Yeah. That's gonna happen.
But nothing. What are you up to?
Huh? Me?
What are you up to? Yeah.
Oh no, I was on T4L and talking to the wife. She was asking.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. She was she likes to ask a lot of questions. Man. But like I said, I'm I'm gonna have my hands in those figures.
I would love to get those. Like, I feel like they're going to be a pain in the ass though, because
I don't think so.
I hope not. Like, if the
I
No
don't really
Holds
think
Barred
so.
the No Holds Barred sold out in like 2 minutes.
Okay. So with that, it's because of Zeus. Everyone wanted a Zeus. That's his first time in the line. Like
Everybody
besides
wants to freak.
the Jack
Everybody
Pacifics,
wants a Terry Funk.
huh?
Everybody wants Terry Funk. And
Terry Funk's still alive.
That's true. But like, I don't know. I just think that it's gonna be tough.
I can't. Like I said, there's certain things I can't. I can't say.
See, you're lucky. You're lucky.
But
That's all I can say. You're very fucking lucky.
all I'm gonna say
You
is that
worked for it though.
yeah. All I'm gonna say is that you might be good. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
That's all I can say.
No, yeah, dude. I'm just trying. Like, I know that Sean. Like, I try to get what I call a trade bait to where, like, if there's an ultimate I want and somebody really wants that old Sean, I have no problem giving that Sean away because I have it loose and I've got the ultimate Sean. So it does, and I honestly hate that gear. I hate the gear where they like. Same thing with the Rey Mysterio gear, like like the boot gear that they always do, like the thicker tights. I hate that gear. I think it looks so awful on a figure.
Oh, you say you don't like the boot?
No, so like, I'll show you. So you see how like on this figure, like how like it's not like so like look at that figure and then look at saved it. I'd rather drop Goldberg than drop this. But how that figure is compared to like this figure is because it's like tights,
Right.
and it's not as thick, and I like that it's not near as thick compared to the other stuff. But yeah, I do like this figure, but I'm trying to get those damn ultimates.
Yeah, that's yeah, man. It's tough. Like, cause with me,
Do you open your ultimates? Which gear? The red gear? Oh, see, yep, I got that Hogan.
Okay.
I think the ultimates, in my opinion, this is another hot take. I think the ultimate figures are so much more fun to play with than elites.
Wifey opened that on stream.
I love that figure. I love the gear.
Yeah, I said it's the best one to come out. What else?
Yep, I agree.
I got this one.
Oh, that's a custom.
No, that's the.
no. That's the.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason I thought the gear was blue.
Yeah. So yeah,
I opened that one too. I got that one. See, I pre-ordered that damn thing 2 months ago. And it still haven't got it here. And it still says it's on pre-order. And I'm like, I pre-ordered that damn thing. I like the black gear with the cowboy hat. It's a nice gear. I just like his older stuff. Like the attire that I want them to remake in ultimate form is the Royal Rumble. The red attire with like the zebra stripes. I would pay good money for that. But what I am excited about, and it comes out in like December, early January, maybe February, is the new Ultimate Bret Hart and the new Ultimate The Rock. They come out in early next year or around Christmas time.
Yep. Oh man.
I'm curious what The Rock's gonna be. That's what I'm very curious about.
Facts. Same here.
Because what would be dope is, because it's going to be the 90s. It's going to be the 90s. What would be dope is if they did it in like full track pant gear. Top, bottom, track pants. Give me like the empty arena versus Mick Foley.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad. Or the Corporation, like Corporation Rock. That would be neat.
I say The Rock. I would love to see the Nation of Domination.
Yep, I agree. Another figure that I passed on whenever I was younger, this was back when Kmart was a thing, or it was just around there, was the Elite exclusive, Target exclusive Rocky Maivia. I wasn't a mock collector at that time, but I saw the Elite Rocky Maivia and I passed on it because I thought the attire was dumb as hell. And now it's like one of the most sought after figures.
I want that. See, with me, I got the Rocky Maivia Jack Pacifics. I have that.
I don't have it anymore, but I used to as a kid.
You know, I have like, and I'm gonna do a video on it here in a couple days or weeks on my whole Jack Pacific line, because I have a lot of them. Shout out to my bro Shane. You know, he blessed me with and Big Red blessed me with the Nasty Boys, Legion of Doom.
Are they? See, I got taken for, man, and I'm a fool. I shouldn't say taken for. I'm a fool for not doing my research. So I sold a bunch of my stuff off because I was hurting for money, and I didn't think much of it. But I sold about 98 figures off, loose. And there was like every CM Punk except for the Ringside exclusive with the Straight Edge Society, the Road Warriors, Undertaker, Michaels, Jake the Snake, Ray's, all of them. Ray Flash, sold them all for like $500 or $600, and I did not realize.
Jeez, you bless somebody.
I did not realize that literally the Road Warriors were half of that. Like, I was like, holy shit, the Road Warriors go for like $200 loose, and I gave them to you for like $30? Oh God, shoot me. Yeah, I was devastated when I found out. But again, it was my fault because I didn't do the research. I was just hurting for money, and I was like, oh well, you know, like if I can make some scratch, that's going to be the hurt. And then I do it, and then I'm like, holy shit, I did not realize how much this was worth. But I'm also not one of those people, unless it's like a chase or something, to where like you can get like $100, $150 out of it. I'm not one of those people that like try to like make like for instance, like that Shawn Michaels. I'm not trying to get money out of it, even though it's like a $200 figure. I'm just trying to trade it to get like something that like,
you want.
Yeah, like I'll trade that to get this or to get that, because I would much rather trade to get something that I want and like have somebody not pay an arm and a leg to get something.
Right.
You know, like. But I'll tell you the one figure that I wish I still had in my collection, and it kills me to this day that I don't have it, and it was the Rowdy Piper, like where it was like Rowdy Piper black and white, where they spray painted him or whatever.
Ringside.
Yeah, I had that figure and I played with it as a kid, and I didn't even think anything of it, and then that's like a $30,000 figure.
Big facts.
And I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Wow.
I was at a toy convention, and I hit Mike up real quick saying, "Do you want the Road Warriors?" He said, "Yes, sir." See, I need friends like that, to where I can be like somebody commented on one of my videos today. They're like, "Hey, we got a big convention where I live," because he watched the comic book video. He's like, "And if they have any Undertaker stuff, I'll let you know." And I'm like, that's so awesome, because like it's cool to have like friends in high places to where like
most definitely,
like you could like if they know you're a wrestling fan and they're like, hey, do you want this Ultimate? And you don't have it, you could be like, absolutely, and then you could get it, and like it's so cool because
that was he hit me up. He was like I was on the phone and he was like, pick up your phone. So he called me and he was like, hey, they got the Legion of Dooms. I said, he's like, do you want? I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, hell yeah. Give me that now. I need that, all that. Like, you know, and that's
have a good night, chat. Chris and MC, thanks again for this awesome stream. Have a marvelous night, guys. I can't wait for your next video. I'll have my alerts on so I can be there. You have a great night. Thank you for hanging out for 2.5 hours. Holy shit.
And see, and that's the thing. Shout out to you, Marvelous Collectibles, my guy. I'm trying to have him in with us. Like,
absolutely.
That's why I think it's more fun to do it on StreamYard. So if I'm on StreamYard, we can add each other and just do like that, because that's what me and
I've never heard of that. I only do Discord because you can just get in Discord and pull up everybody in one setting.
Because that's what we're gonna do. Me and Marvelous, when we go, we gonna be in what you call it? What the? I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. So I gotta look online. But yes, 2 hours we've been there.
Yeah. What time are you getting off?
In a little bit, because I gotta go do something with the puppy. I gotta feed her, take her out, spend some time with her. Cause see,
do you? I don't know anything about. I can't talk. I don't know anything about YouTube. Can you raid on YouTube?
I don't know. I don't think you can raid on YouTube. I'll have to look into that. But I don't think so.
What I'd like to do is I would like to say if we ever get to the point where you can raid, I think it'd be cool if somebody was say Shane was streaming or was doing something like that. We could take the people from here to there and keep it within the community type thing. That could be
right. Fun. Dope. Yeah, that'd definitely be dope. But yeah, so for the most part, I'ma go spend some time with her until the wifey get home. But more than likely, I'm probably gonna drop some more videos. But I'm gonna call you too though, because I got talk to you about some stuff, because I might got some things you got, and we can, you know.
Okay.
We could.
I got you. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah, you pulled off some things that, bing, antennas went up. I'm like,
you're like, I'm gonna hop into this deal.
Yeah, we need to talk. You know, but like I said, I appreciate everybody for coming to my chat helping my bro get to 50 subscribers.
Thank you so much.
Like I said, tonight really wasn't about me. It was more, helping my bro. Even though, shout out to him for getting me to go live, because I was just gonna be in his and tell everybody just come over here. But I'm glad I went live. Glad people subscribe. Shout out to my Marvelous Collectibles.
Thank you so much.
To all my Too Sweet Elite. We did good. Thanks for people liking the video, communicating, chatting with them. Like I said, that's what it's all about. Promoting each other, not making it a competition. Like, I want to see you win just like me, not just like, oh, I want everybody to rock with me. Don't forget Chris. Nah, we don't do that fake love.
Everybody wins, everybody lives. Like that's what matters. If you're able to help everybody, everybody wins. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, and that's what it's all about. And that's why I was like, we're gonna talk, because we might make this an every Tuesday thing.
I'm in. Fuck yeah, dude.
Add more people into it. We can all get the, chit chatting, talking about because like I said, we had so much fun. We didn't even get to touch on certain things. So we got to say
2.5 hours. We didn't even realize it.
Right. Time flies. Trust me. I be doing streams. I look up. I be like, damn, it's 3 hours. It's 4 hours. And yeah, trust me.
This is also a record for me, because this is the most people I've ever had in my chat ever. So you're a good dude, man.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna wrap this up. I want to say thank you so much from like the bottom of my heart. I am so incredibly thankful and appreciative, because without this incredible community, I would not have hit 50 subscribers, and without Wrestling Figure Talk with MCM,
appreciate you.
It's seriously so incredibly awesome, and I'm so blessed to have you guys a part of my community and a part of his community. We're all gonna win together, and we'll talk after this, and we'll be back maybe next Tuesday.
Wednesday. I'm sorry. Wednesday. Sorry. It's Wednesday today. I forgot, man. I forgot.
Okay.
Thank you, Ginger.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Next Wednesday.
Right.
We'll be here.
Right.
And like I said, I'm gonna give you a call in a little bit when I get her situated.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Then, you have a good one.
You too.
And then tomorrow is the giveaway. So if you guys want to come check that out, I'm